So I am live. Thank you so much. I apparently am going to be making a video about um
How to
making a
build another
nether
portal.
how to build a nether portal. What to do, what not to do. So yeah.
Yes.
Turtle, how did you get the obsidian for this nether portal?
So I got really lucky. I didn't actually have to go underground for it, and I found a lava pit. So I used buckets, iron buckets, and I scooped out lava because if you just pour water over the pit, it's very dangerous. Try and mine the the actual
Where
obsidian.
is this obsidian,
So
Turtle?
it's in
Oh,
this
there it is.
chest right here that
Jeez.
you're in, all the way to the right. So I used buckets. I dipped out lava, and then I just inside of a 9 by 9 block on the ground with a hole in the center. I just dumped a bucket of lava, poured water off to the side, and then picked my water back up, which turns it to obsidian. If you um, pour your water directly on your lava, it will disappear and it'll become lava, like it'll become water. It doesn't. You have to pour it off to the side. But when the water flows over a source block of lava, it will turn into a block of obsidian. It's very safe then to mine the obsidian, which you need to use a diamond pickaxe for. So that is how I got the obsidian, the half stack of obsidian. I could have done more, but I thought I'd leave the rest of the lava pit burned for the time being, because that was more than enough to build a very elaborate gate.
Yes. Elaborate, really? You want to elaborate?
Yeah. So you can find obsidian underground in places where source blocks of lava have actually already been hit by water. You can dump water near lava and it will turn the lava source blocks into obsidian. But it does become a little harrowing to mine, especially when you're popping the blocks and lava is underneath them. It's easy to fall through and lose all your important stuff that you've worked so hard to gain. So I am a safety player. I like to play it safe because I sometimes play stoned or just am not paying good attention. And so I like to dip it out with a bucket. Also, you can create source blocks of lava if you set up a lava milker. So if you put your lava above a dripstone with a stalagmite underneath it and let it drip into a cauldron, you can dip that out into a bucket, and when you dump that, it will be a source block of lava. So they go and update the game and take that away from us too.
Oh my.
Match business.
Do you have any glass yet? Do you have any glass?
Do you want glass? I can go
Yeah.
get you glass. I was not aware you needed or wanted
I
glass. Let me
wasn't
go get
aware I needed or wanted glass either. I just think with where I want to build the portal, I want to have
I'm gonna
glass.
go get some sand then. Give me a second here. I I didn't have it on the list of things to gather because I didn't know that that was gonna be. No, you weren't here to tell me. Can we sleep real quick?
Yeah. You're so salty.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, it's just the mood today, and I can't shake it. I'm just, like, foul. Just mean. Mean spirited. Fucking mean ass turtle. Snapping turtle. Unreal. Kill your mother and take her pork. Alright, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Some sand. I know I saw sand over here, so.
I think I'm just gonna build it at the bottom of this like stairway I'm going. I think that'll be fine. I don't need anything above ground for right now. Yeah, this should be good. I like this. So this isn't really a necessary part of building another portal, but if you plan on where you're building it, it's usually, it can be a center point or more easily found by any possible other players you might have.
We like to make ours a little decorative.
Not even that, just easier to manage, because if you don't have it protected, sometimes things can be waiting for you when you come in, and then the load screens are kind of weird sometimes with another stuff. So you can come back in and there'd be like 4 zombies and a skeleton waiting for you, and you're dead.
I don't
So
mind the zombies and the skeletons so much.
it's,
What I hate is when you step through a nether portal and there's a creeper, and maybe it's
yeah,
delayed in loading, and he blows up, or a ghast, and he shoots at you, and then you instantly, like, it can unlight your nether portal. I don't know
yep,
how to,
yep. So
like,
it's
it,
just a
you,
good idea
yeah,
to have it
to be a little safe.
covered. So right now, I'm outlining the area here to place the obsidian, so it can be any size. Practically now.
Oh, that's probably plenty of bags.
Used to be a specific size, but it's not non-issue now.
So what's the minimum size that a nether portal can be?
Minimum size.
Doesn't it have to
Nether.
be 3 by 4? I thought there was a minimum size. Like, you can't do like a door. It can't be 2 by. Right? Am I wrong? Be any size now?
4 by 5 blocks is the minimum
Okay.
nether portal size, which I think I'm a block short, so I'll be very annoyed here in a moment.
Do you need more blocks? Can we go make more obsidian? Is that
No,
what you're
no,
saying
that's
to
not
me?
what I'm saying. You're good.
Oh.
You're good.
Like, I thought I got I got you a lot. Like, you
You
need like
did. You
9
did.
blocks to make a portal
You
minimum
did.
or
You're
something.
good.
Like,
You're good.
say this fool got me over here.
No, I just think so. Normally, I wouldn't suggest putting them down like this until you for sure have what you're going for. Just because diamond pickaxe can be hard to find. But oh, look at that. So ours is actually a 3 by 4. So that's the numbers must have changed pretty recently, last couple year or so. But that is our nether portal right there.
Yay, fancy. I like that you did it under the ground this time. That's cool.
And so yeah, I have it
The
there.
glass.
So I want the
I think we should.
glass to line the walls here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think we should. Why don't we put glass and then we can pour lava behind it?
What are you talking about?
Like, you remember how you made the portal and it had the lava all around
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Enclosed in the glass? I feel like we should have something like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna go through this just to see where it's at. Wish me luck.
Good luck. This is the dangerous, tricky part.
It is, because it takes a good while to load where I'm at. And boom, I'm on the other side. So when you build another portal, you just sort of want to make sure it's in a decent spot. Sometimes you can spawn in the middle of the air, just fall to your death. Sometimes you can spawn in a decent covered cavern. Like, it's good either way. I want to say this is a pretty good spot though. There is some caverns surrounding us, but we got plenty of space. There's no air coverage, which a gas can't shoot us up, so there's no immediate need to cover it, to block it up, to make sure we don't get shooted by any gas and our portal being blown up. Otherwise, I would say this is pretty solid. I am going to take a screenshot of this, just so we can have the coordinates and then build our bridge towards our, at least link them up to a bridge that we have already built in the nether with our nether hub-like nonsense.
So for anybody who has not played around in the nether, your nether actually coordinates perfectly with your above ground area. So above ground, it is, I want to say 7 blocks for every 1 block in the nether. So the nether is a much smaller area than the above ground, obviously. So we make portals. We like to make portals to the nether and then create highways to cut the distance between places above ground.
Yes.
So if we're 1,000 blocks away from our base above ground, and we go down into the nether, we can build a nether portal at both places and then connect them by a little highway through the nether and very quickly travel between areas because it's just 1/7 of the distance, which is just fantastic. Makes it very easy to, you don't have to travel 1,000 blocks. You run 150, and it's much easier, much faster, much quicker, much closer, and can be a lot safer design your if you design your nether highways safely. if you we like to build
Yes.
covered bridges so that things can't shoot us or harm us while we're traveling, so that we can very quickly run from one place to the next.
You do sort of not, I wouldn't say cavalier like running around in here right now, but we do have some more protection than the average player would first time in the Nether. We are more prepared, netherite armor, totems of undying, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's a good time. I'm sure Turtle will make ham of this as soon as
Yeah,
she
I just need the
can.
other coordinates. I don't remember what they are. I'm going to check on the glass.
I think I'm gonna take this down one. I'm so dumb. But yeah, that's really just the basis of another portal. I mean, you sort of want to have that pre-planning. You don't want to make nether portals willy-nilly. There's a whole linking issue that can happen where two portals lead to one, or that kind of thing. Where you sort of want to just make sure you just want to have the forethought to
How far
have.
apart does another portal have to be? Do you remember?
I don't
I know
remember
it's.
offhand.
I think we said. I think we said a minimum of 1,500 blocks above ground.
It's
If
just a
they're
safe
closer,
number.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was like 1,300 ish. Um, so if you build another portal and then you go 200 blocks away and build another one, um, your portals won't come out where they're supposed to come out, and you can actually ruin how they're linked. So when you try to go through a portal above ground and you end up in the nether, they won't coordinate properly.
You won't end up in
So
the
you
same
want to,
spot.
yeah, you'll end up in the wrong place. So the idea, I mean, at least with what we do, we want the portal above ground to coordinate to the nether at a specific place. We want to always come out the same portal. We want to know that if we go in that portal at the nether, we're going to come out at XYZ base. We want to know that if we go in at XYZ base, we're going to come out in the nether at a specific place, so that we are more familiar with where we're traveling and how to get back from point A to point Z, because we're building highways through the nether for shortened distances of travel. Um, One of our friends actually built an entire underground railroad system in the nether. He dug tunnels, he
Yes.
had it all covered, you could hop in a minecart at one end and you could just whoosh down the track right to the other portal, which was kind of cool.
Fantastic. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. I mean, it's not terribly complicated as soon as you start. Like, you can't be better at it if you don't mess with it, if you don't test it out. I would suggest the testing phase, if you're trying to get multiple stuff, I would suggest getting more better armor, enchantments on your armor, that kind of thing. You only really need one portal when starting out. Get a notebook, write the coordinates down. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. Making another portal, it can go any bigger. It can go huge. I think it's a 16 by 20 or a 20 by 20 space if needed. And that kind of building is usually used for gold farming and that kind of stuff, which is a whole different beast of itself. Which is really why you should get at least attempt to grasp how nether portals work, just because it can become an invaluable tool on how to traverse, setting up farms in specific biome areas. Like what we're doing right now is the reason why we build this portal is because we're building a witch farm, and that is going to be invaluable.
And
for
we want to do some frog lights.
Yeah, frog lights.
So we wanted to come out at the swamp. Like that was, we want to have a quick path to the swamps.
Yep. So that's really all there is to it. If you have any questions, I'm gonna end the recorded video here. We're still gonna be streaming, but I'm gonna end the recorded video here. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the video.
I would add too
what?
Using this method to connect above ground, like above land and nether areas, it cuts down on lag. So if you have specific things that you're building that create a lot of lag in your world, like auto spawners or specific farms that you don't want close to your base because you don't want everything slowed down all the time and not loading in properly, building it further away from your home base and then going to it when you want to access it can cut down on the amount of lag where you actually spend the majority of your time. So.
Yes, that is an excellent point, Turtle. But yeah, this was just a video Turtle thought I should make with her. She enjoys knowing how. So she.
I didn't know how to do any of this stuff before I started working with silver. Like I was like, what? Nether?
She wanted
Nether,
to
you say?
pass that on. Little bits of knowledge there, and we are going to still be streaming. I'll probably make some more videos here within the stream, but we're building a witch little home, and then we're gonna start working on the witch farm, which is taking advantage of that hut over there. Let me switch to my Xbox. Take advantage of that hut over there, and the specific zone that witches spawn in, which is almost a guaranteed spawn for witches. They'll spawn frequently, especially when you set it up so they have the platforms to spawn, which a fully functioning witch spawn is a you're so ridiculous. A fully functioning witch one is a 3-tiered witch farm, which is 3 spots, 3 levels for witches to spawn in at. So I'm probably gonna make a video when we start that in earnest, and then I'll probably just catch you later. And thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to comment any questions, any possible explanations. There's tons of videos out there. I'm glad you watched mine.
I had trouble finding them, like at least ones that broke it down. Like I was like, what's a flint and steel? Why do I need that to light the portal? Like I don't understand.
Yes. Flint from gravel, steel from iron. It's a good time. But yeah, you'll comment any questions. Hop in my stream sometimes, ask questions. I love it. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch you later.